What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're having a good day. I am excited to review this cologne I have in my hand here. I know a lot of people are crapping on it already. I knew it was going to happen. But, without further ado, Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male in Blue. Let's unbox it and I'll talk about it. It's mad unfortunate, but getting it out the box, the stopper broke. If you didn't see it in that little clip before, oh well. I'm gonna figure something out. I'm sure they sell them separately, and maybe I can just put something around here so it doesn't, spray if it's in a bag or something. I don't think it will. You usually have to, press on it a little bit. But look at that bottle. The bottle's nice. I love that color blue. But how does it smell? I am not that smart and didn't realize I wasn't even holding my microphone. I just was going through the motions. This smells great. In full disclosure here, I smelled it before I even opened the thing. I won't sit here and lie to you all about it. I had a carded sample that came with the order, among other samples and whatnot. So I already knew how it smelled, but I figured I'd spray it on hand so you guys can see what that atomizer was hitting on. I'm not going to be one of the people on here who's dunking on it. Everyone's got things to say about it that aren't really positive and whatnot. And, I'm going to be honest if I don't like something or do like something. I'm not like that. But the hate this is already getting, they're lying to you guys. This is amazing. I love this stuff. It certainly is like a freshened up Jean Paul Gaultier, like the original Le Male. It's like a freshened up version of that. That lavender and that anise sweetness that comes in there. If you hear people telling you that this is bad, they are lying. Now, what I will say, is the most creative release from them? No, not at all. And honestly, for a blue fragrance, it's pretty, the sweetness is there. But, it's Jean Paul Gaultier. They always got sweetness in there. So winning awards for originality or reinventing the wheel? Of course not. Of course it's not going to. But if you have people sitting here telling you that this is a bad fragrance, they've lost all credibility. I am definitely going to have this in my rotation this week alone and in general. I don't know if it is going to be a limited edition. It looks like from the way that they are promoting this, it's going to be in the lineup, because everyone thought Ultra Male was being discontinued and it's still on their website. So I don't think this one will be getting discontinued, and I hope not, because I really like this stuff and I'm probably going to get a backup bottle. I'm sure it's sold out now when I'm recording this, but And when I sprayed this on my hand from the carded sample, it lasted good 10 hours on my hand. And keep in mind, that's with washing my hand multiple times, because I go to the bathroom a lot when I'm at work. So this performance on this is great. I got to give it a 9 out of 10. Sorry, it's a good fragrance, If we're talking about originality, maybe it's another argument for another day. If we're talking about just the fragrance itself, it smells great. They made the original Le Male have like a blue feeling to it. I don't know if I'd call it a blue fragrance, because it's definitely not going to give you any Dior Sauvage or Bleu de Chanel vibes or YSL Y vibes. None of that. I believe that this is their interpretation of a blue fragrance, but JPG has sweet stuff. They stayed true to that, and they did great here. Oh, also, on the topic of its performance, it also projects really nicely. I didn't have any problems with that. Like, I would be walking around and about, I could still smell it from my hand, and I'd still be putting it up like this. Because the smell's addicting. I really like it. I have my friends smell it on me. They liked it too. If mass appeal and compliments is something you value when you're buying a fragrance, you got to get this one. All these other reviewers are going to dunk on it. They're going to say bad things. They're going to say it's disappointing. I can already feel it. But just give it 6 months, at least. Maybe less, honestly, the way some of these fragrance reviewers act. And they'll be promoting this. They'll say it's one of the best Lamals ever made. We come out the woodworks talking about how it's the best thing since sliced bread every time. So get your nose on this. Don't even listen to me, because there's no better judge of who likes to smell goods than you. I can only give you my honest opinion on it and how I feel about it. I think it's a great fragrance. This stuff smells amazing. I loved smelling it on my hand. I just kept doing this number over and over again while that spray from the carded sample was on my hand. It's a good fragrance. I'm sorry. I cannot even sit here and judge it in any negative way other than maybe it's not the most original fragrance from them. That's it. Objectively, it's a good fragrance. Sorry. It's great. Point is, guys, I would say buy it from the website directly if you can, because when it gets to discounters first, it's probably still going to be expensive. And it did cost about $145 for me to buy it. But, at least when you buy it from the brand, they try to make it up to you, give you samples and miniatures and stuff like that, because they want you to come back, and you're giving the brand the money directly. Now, this is coming from somebody who buys from discounters all the time. I know that's crazy, but if you can get it from the site right now, if you want it right now in this moment, I would suggest doing it. But again, don't let reviewers even like me or anyone else out there try to tell you it's good or bad. Get your nose on it yourself. But I can almost guarantee that you're going to like this. But beware, there's going to be a lot of influencers and reviewers who are going to dunk on it and say it's just not original, as if that has anything to do with if it's a good fragrance or not. We calling it crap in the videos, but we wearing it out to the bars and on dates and around our spouse and around our friends. They're going to be doing that. They can act all smug on the videos and act like they aren't wearing it and act like it sucks. But I'm not going to do that. I love this stuff. This might be one of my favorite ones they've made, and I don't say that lightly. I have like 16 of them, so I'm a good judge of character on this one, I'd like to think. Longevity solid, projection solid. It's mass appealing, people like it. What more can you ask for from a Jean Paul Gaultier? This one does it well, folks. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry I got on my soapbox a little bit. I got some more reviews coming at you soon. I have a Givenchy fragrance I just got in the mail that I'm going to review right after this video, actually, when I record this. So you might see this the day after or before. Not sure at the moment. I just got to smell it again, man. Get your nose on this one. Don't let these people try and talk you out of it. And even don't let me tell you it's the best thing ever. You need to judge it yourself. But I'm pretty confident that you're going to love this stuff. Peace out.